Have you guys ever heard of the land of 10,000 lakes? Yeah, that's Minnesota, and that's where I'm from. Hi guys, I'm Kate. So I'm from Minnesota, and I have a cabin up here in Minnesota, and I worked there over the summer. I was a server last summer, and then the summer before, I was a co-server, and I had a blast. So I've served for 1 year, co-served for 1 year also. At my cabin, I like to boat, jet ski, I go wakeboarding, I go tubing, I go water skiing. I do anything on the water, anything on the lake. I'll also go mudding. We have a side-by-side. I do everything outdoors. So how did I end up in Idaho from Minnesota? It's for my degree. I'm a nuclear engineer, and I'm going into my senior year. Why did I choose ISU? I chose ISU because no one really has nuclear engineering. There's no institutions in Minnesota that teach nuclear engineering, that have a nuclear engineering program. So I looked around, looked at my options, and basically all my options I have very minimal. I could go to the East Coast, I could go to Boerne State, like Kansas, or I could go to Idaho. So I figured I might as well go to the mountains because I love everything outdoors. I go skiing and snowboarding, I go backpacking, I go hiking, right? Came to Idaho. So my favorite class at ISU so far has been scuba diving. I took it last spring, and I had a blast. I went scuba diving once a week for half of a semester. I took it by myself. It was a blast. Highly recommend. It's a really good class, guys. So, more about me. I have 2 siblings. I'm the youngest. I have a older brother and an older sister. My brother is the oldest. He's 4 years older, and then my sister is 2 years older. My brother is out in Maryland right now. He moves around for work. He's in Maryland right now. And my sister, she just graduated from North Dakota State with a degree in computer science. So that's awesome. I'm not married, but I do have a boyfriend, a long-term boyfriend, and he's in the military. He's in the Air Force. He is leaving for basic training in less than 2 weeks, so that's scary. I have 2 dogs. They're both English bulldogs, Spanky and Chopper. Chopper is 11 years old. Spanky is 7, I believe. Kind of iffy there. Things I like to do, I love anything outdoors. Skiing, snowboarding, wakeboarding, I hike, I go backpacking. I'm going backpacking next week in the Tetons, and I'm really excited for that. So, yeah. My favorite shows and my comfort shows, Pretty Little Liars and The Big Bang Theory. Whenever I do my work, I'm watching one of them. They're just my comfort show. I watch them doing absolutely everything. And for work this summer, I have an internship at INL, so I will be back in Idaho. I'm currently in Minnesota, but I will be in Idaho this summer. My internship at INL, and I'm doing risk and reliability analysis. And I'm also a volunteer at the animal shelter, so I go take the dogs out for walks and stuff, and it's awesome. Anyways, that's a little bit about me. And this is my note card. Ignore how messy, disgusting my handwriting is. There's my note card.